In this lesson, we'll take a look at the Smudge Tool in Adobe Photoshop CS6. The Smudge Tool in many respects is quite similar to the Blur Tool. The key difference between the two is that the Smudge Tool actually displaces the pixels that are in its affected area. So when I click and drag with the Smudge Tool, especially if the strength setting is high, this is just to demonstrate, it actually pulls, you can see, the content over. And generally speaking, for practical applications, especially when it comes to editing photographs, we want to have the strength quite low. And a technique that's more commonly used, we want to have low hardness, choose a soft brush, low hardness, zero hardness even, and then just adapt the size as you go. Blend mode should be normal. Strength should be reasonably low, and as we go we can adapt the size of our brush using the square brackets to the right of the P key, so we can make it smaller and larger to fit the area that we're editing. So click and just pull back and forth like so. And what we're doing here is that we're using this Smudge Tool to enhance porous skin. The skin is quite porous, so what we're doing is we're smoothing that out by smudging the pixels. This is quite an effective way of treating porous skin in a photograph. Forgive the slip. You may need to do a little reparatory work afterwards with the sharpen tool, because it may excessively blur the image. So you might take the sharpen tool and just come into some of these spots here and sharpen up specific details slightly. We'll have to drop the strength of that. And I still have this image on the clipboard, so I'll paste the old version, and now we can see it before and after. So before, quite porous; after, much smoother. And that's one of the practical applications of the Smudge Tool. You can improve porous skin, as well as using it for all sorts of other things that may require you to smudge pixels on the canvas. Okay.